And hello, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of the Virtual Tubes podcast. With as little fanfare as possible, let's introduce the hosts today. I am Kara de Hestia, your Gorgon housewife, permanent host of the podcast. And today I'm joined by co-hosts, Lone Wolf Locke and Sans Jupiter. Hello, say hello, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Let's do some. What's the one-line introduction, Locke? What's the tagline when they see you in the cinema?
Who, me?
Oh.
Locke. Let's start with
Locke. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a werewolf VTuber. I don't know.
Nailed it. Nailed it, King. Okay.
I would like to say I'm also non-binary. My pronouns are they, them. That's the only time I really want to say that.
Heck yeah.
Let me catch you in the chat. I will bop you.
I think everyone in my chat knows who you both are.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. But people listening to the podcast, you know.
Yes. And they have no excuse because this is the start of episode 1. So get fucked. That's
yeah.
Jupy, I want to watch this movie. What's the tagline?
Oh, I am a cyborg Huli Jing, and I am cursed with the Void Frost. And I am here to cultivate good karma in order to free myself from such curse.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I go by she, her. I am she, her.
Yeah.
Or she, they.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That was only marginally scuffed.
You know.
I feel like that should be a tagline for the podcast in general. Only marginally scuffed. Yeah.
Only marginally.
I mean, if there's not scuffed, I don't really want it. So.
I mean, honestly, yes, I definitely hold the same. It's the same with my food. If it hasn't been dropped, if it hasn't been slightly dropped or overcooked, then I don't want it.
Slightly dropped.
How do you feel about beans, Kara? I hear that you.
Oh yeah,
God.
that's a good question.
Are you starting with the beans? Is this the first topic? Do you know the context of my current bean situation? Or are you just asking me that in general?
No. I saw you tweet about beans, and I'm very curious to know the context.
Did you see?
She's not a new asshole now.
I did not see how much you ate, but I would love to know.
So I did a subathon earlier this week, and it was kind of, the theme was kind of the sequel to my first subathon. During my first subathon, I poured 4 tins of baked beans over my body.
It was the baked bean. It was supposed to be a baked bean facial, but I guess it became a baked beans bath.
Oh,
really.
it went over my face.
I
think one tin got dumped on my face, 1 tin got dumped on the top of my head, 1 tin got dumped on my chest, and I think the last one got dumped on my face.
How do you?
How long did it take you to clean that out of your bath, by the way?
It took me a while. It took me a while. It did. That was a channel point goal. It was a 50k channel point goal that ran for 24 hours, and people hit it.
Oh my god.
That was awesome. I was so impressed that because that's 2k per person, so that's 25 people putting in 2k.
Yeah. That's amazing.
It was so sick. So I streamed the audio of it. I took my phone. I had 2 Discord accounts and a call with each other. So it could be desktop audio for my PC, and I was on Discord call. And apparently you could hear the beans flooding into the bath and me just slaughtering beans.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was picking beans out of my hair and butt crack. It was awesome.
Did you get them in your nose too?
No, I got bean sauce at my nose. I didn't get any beans at my nose.
Next time.
Well, no, the next time was baked bean redemption. So for this time, because I don't know about you guys, but I was raised in a household where you don't waste food. It's morally wrong to waste food, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'd been carrying that guilt of those 4 tins of beans for months. So to atone for my sins, I ate 4 tins of beans in one sitting. It was almost 2 kilos of beans. 4 pounds. 4 pounds of beans.
4 pounds?
Working their way right through you too, though, didn't they?
That was on Tuesday.
Oh my god!
That was on Tuesday. If you, GP, you can see the container I ate and how much I actually managed to finish. I didn't finish all of them, but I did a really good job, I think. I put all of those pictures on Twitter. If you're curious, that's all.
How do you feel about them now? Like, what are your feelings? What's your psyche?
There was a lot of pain. There was a lot of pain that during the stream. There was tummy pain, and then, just like any natural disaster, there was a period of calm for about 2 days.
Yeah. The calm before the storm. Yes.
Oh god.
And then the storm hit last night, and again about what's the time? About an hour ago, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I had to leave stream and tell my chat to pray for me.
Oh my gosh. I can only imagine. See, like, I personally do not like beans. I do not like beans in any capacity.
Yeah.
So I can't even imagine it on my body, much less eating 4 pounds of it.
I don't mind beans, but I want them with something. I don't want to just eating 4 cans of beans sounds like eating the color gray to me. Like, that, that it doesn't sound appealing at all.
I know.
There was
feel your pain.
1,400 calories in the container of beans.
4,000?
No, 1,400.
Oh.
1,400.
Okay.
That was still
Yeah,
way
but
too
per
much.
can, that would make it 4,000. Right?
No, that was 4 cans
altogether.
worth. 4 cans worth was 1,400. Yeah.
Gotcha,
Oh, okay.
gotcha.
Well, that's not
Each
bad.
can was like 360 or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's why I strained the sauce off, because most of it's like the sauce is
Yeah, you would not
sugary.
have made it. You would have not made it.
The
with
sauce
this.
is the worst part. The sauce was the worst part. So I strained all the sauce off. I used my spaghetti strainer to strain the sauce off
my god.
some beans.
Oh my god. Pain.
Yeah. So thanks for asking about my bean adventures, GP.
I was so curious.
Perfectly
I was so
oblivious to the
Perfectly.
crimes that had been committed.
I cannot the food crimes you have committed. No. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do either of you guys do the food crime stuff?
No,
I cannot.
No.
I refuse. I mean, the most of a food crime, quote unquote, was eating that lemon while I was wasted for the drinking stream.
Yeah, but that was just like one lemon.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's about as far as we go with
I
food.
see. So very
I don't
not
think-
far at all is what you're saying.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my taste is exquisite. So I have high standards for food.
Well,
That's on. Yeah, that's on. I mean, your
on brand.
your hydrate redeems are free K channel points. So. Like,
Oh yeah. It's this. I live a life of luxury. You see.
That's right. See, Chad doesn't even want to know how much we had to spend to get GP on the first podcast. It's the whole season's budget, basically. But
Yeah,
worth it,
yeah.
obviously.
you'll never see
Yeah.
her again.
Yeah, that's right. That's
I'm like the free Happy Meal toy, and then Jupiter.
No.
Jupiter's that like $500 steak, that you have
Yeah.
that Wagyu,
Oh my god, it's like,
Grade
those
A.
Food Insider videos where it's just like a $400 macaroni sandwich and it's got gold leaf in it, and you're just like, who the
Yeah.
fuck is stupid
Yeah.
enough to eat these?
Or it's like the when they do the comparison, it's like the $2 burger versus
yeah.
the
yeah,
$1,000 burger.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, I can only imagine how a $1,000 burger tastes. They do that on BuzzFeed. Or
Yeah,
not
yeah.
BuzzFeed. It's yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I imagine a $1,000 burger probably tastes pretty similar to a $100 burger.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm sure.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
I feel like
To a
the
person
difference-
that like doesn't eat that kind of food all the time, definitely.
No, even to a person, because after a certain point, you can't buy better ingredients. Like, if you're spending $100 on a burger, you're probably going to get the best ingredients money can buy. And once you go further beyond that point, you're literally just spending money on stupid bougie shit like gold leaf and like
That's true.
truffle
That's
oil.
valid.
And just ingredients that are expensive for the sake of being expensive and having a high
Yeah.
price tag. Like, if you want to make the best burger in the history of burgers, you probably don't need to spend more than $100 to do it.
Fair. Very
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, valid. Yeah.
God, food videos can make me so aggravated sometimes.
Food, yes. Like
Yeah.
aggravated and like the sexually frustrated kind of way.
No!
Oh.
I actually, I'm with you there. I'm with you there because I watch these videos at like midnight, and all I get is hungry about it.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes me
that I can't eat it.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't make me like sexually frustrated, but like it's the same kind of deal.
I
The
see.
What's
frustration.
the word for when you feel about food the way you feel about sex? You
Yeah.
mean hunger?
Yeah. Exactly. Oh well.
You mean what's it when you're food horny? You mean hungry. That's what you mean.
No, food horny.
Hungry. Hungry.
Hungry.
I'm hungry.
Oh
But I mean,
my
people
God.
do talk about food in a sexual way, though.
Oh
Yeah,
well, yeah, but there's.
like-
I feel like it's linked to the same part of your brain,
I
right?
feel like I
Yeah.
could talk about a burger. Like, if I'm down bad enough for a burger, I could probably say similar things to like when I'm just
Oh,
down
you
bad
sexy,
in gen-
sexy thing.
Yeah.
Oh, look at how
it's
so
so
juicy.
I mean, I feel like I could totally ignore sex for food. So there you go.
Same. I'm team
What
food.
about
I'm team food.
both? What about both?
about
I mean,
both?
both is good, but I'm
What
saying
about,
like,
what about two people eating McDonald's in the McDonald's bathroom while railing each other?
I mean, that's
Oh,
just a good
no!
date. That's just a
I
good
don't know
date.
about that. I don't know about that.
You don't know about
Nah,
that? You
that's
don't
a
That
good
have-
sounds like
date.
a food crime. That
You
sounds like
don't
a
have
food crime.
you don't have someone feeding you a Big Mac while.
No!
I would do it. I would.
Yay!
I cannot.
I'd be down. And the thing is, I know that I feel like I know people that would do that for me.
You got big Maccas on speed dial. Hey baby, you want a Big Mac me in the Macca's
Oh, Big
bathroom?
Mac me? I don't know what I expected from this, but I'm only half surprised.
Ooh.
I don't know what I expected either, but this seems par for the course.
I mean,
I feel like I expected exactly this.
I
to
will
be
say,
honest.
of the two of you,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have very cursed conversations with both of you.
Mhm.
I have
Yeah.
the most cursed conversations with GP.
Yeah. Because you're a baby and you don't want to talk about those things with me.
No, not even. I feel like there's a certain level of gross that you just don't tolerate. Where
Oh, that's true. No, that's
GP,
true. That's
GP
true.
will
That's true.
happily teach me about like piss control kinks and
Oh,
shit
Yeah, I
like
don't want
that.
to know. Yeah, I don't want to know.
See, this is exactly what I mean, Locke.
You're right. You're right. You're
I've
right.
demonstrated the breakpoint there.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Piss control is. I mean, I'm not. Never mind.
No,
No,
save
you've
it.
got to say it now. You've
No, 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 no.
Save
You have
it.
to say it now.
Guys, we have a piss control segment, so
No.
like,
Oh, we do.
I
yeah,
see.
that's right. Yeah, the
Let's
last,
wait. Let's wait for that. Yeah.
The
let's
first
wait.
15 minutes of the podcast is goofing around, and the second 2 hours of the podcast is piss control.
Oh boy.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I see.
I still think about fucking Sonic the Hedgehog when I hear piss control.
Why?
Why?
Chaos control.
Oh, is it
Oh,
the
no.
Sonic image? Is it the meme?
There's a lot of Sonic memes.
The one where it's like, are you frying chicken? Haha, JK, you just pissed like it. Have you seen that one?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Okay, so is Sonic like coming out of like the shower, like with all like 6-pack, and he has his, and like he was like, hey baby, are you frying chicken? Oh, JK, you just pissed like it.
That's so funny. I guess fried
don't know
chicken and
why.
pissing does kind of sound similar.
Yeah, I
I
hate
don't
it.
understand. I don't understand the joke.
You don't understand the
Really?
joke? Well, what's
Have
the
you fried
what's
chicken
the noise
before?
that when you're frying chicken, what's the noise it makes?
Well, yeah. I mean, I I don't understand, I guess, why it's funny. I don't know. Maybe I'm
What do
just
you
too
mean?
old.
You don't see what's funny about a comic of ripped Sonic the Hedgehog talking about how loud you're pissing?
Yeah. It's just
That's peak
bizarre.
humor. That's peak
It's
humor.
bizarre. Bizarre humor.
Oh my god. We haven't even
Millennial,
we're nowhere
or shall we
near-
say millennial humor?
It's true. Yeah.
It is. It's peak millennial humor.
I'm a millennial.
Yeah.
It's
we're
okay.
all-
I
we're
think
all
if you saw the image yourself, you'll understand.
Yeah, I feel like if I saw it, I probably would laugh
Yeah.
at it. But having it explained to me, I'm just
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's just so
Right,
bizarre.
chicken piss.
you might find some interesting results going down
Yeah.
that road, Kara.
God damn it! I retweeted it once and then I unretweeted it because it was so cursed.
Can't have that on the timeline. Sorry.
Oh, I found it. I found
You
it.
found it?
Yeah, I found it.
You should put it on the stream. Wait,
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
is
I'll
that
put it-
okay?
I'll put it in
my
chat.
god. Oh my god.
I'll put it in chat. There you go.
Yeah.
You can see yourself. It's perfectly safe for work.
Yeah.
It's perfectly safe for work.
Okay. See, I feel like seeing it in the proper context, yes. I understand now.
Oh, there's also a Goku version. I like
The-
the.
The
Oh my
comment
God.
at the bottom is also really good.
Yeah.
Oh
Haha,
no.
funny meme, but what if the towel was removed? I mean, I'm not saying I want it to be removed, but I wonder what it'd be like if it was removed. I think it would be pretty cool. Can you remove the towel? Can you redraw without the towel, please?
Someone's having an awakening in the comment section.
Someone's having a mighty need.
Right.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm so happy. With
They're
you
feeling
guys.
for Sonic the way that I feel about food at midnight.
Oh, God.
Why at midnight? Is that when you're hungriest at midnight?
That's when I watch street food
Oh.
videos and
Oh,
other things like that.
yeah.
Oh, I have to.
Street
oh,
food.
I have to bring this up. This is something that just really pisses me off. It irks me.
Oh.
Okay.
I cannot abide this when false charlatans put food videos on YouTube titled street food and they're in a fucking kitchen with a street
Yeah,
okay.
nowhere to be
Yeah.
found.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's like actually I'm going to fucking break into Geneva and add that to the convention.
Fair?
Fair.
Yeah.
Right underneath the bit about torture is going to be me. I'm going to like scribble in a little note with Sharpie, just being like, street food videos
False
must be properly
advertising.
tagged.
Oh, by
I-
the way,
that one.
Kara.
Uh-huh.
Kara, before we continue,
yes.
have you tweeted about the segment yet? I mean, I know that you tweeted earlier, but have you updated?
Yeah, I haven't actually done a going live tweet. I'll whip that up.
Professional VTuber. Kara de
Professional.
Hestia. Yeah.
Let me...
I tweeted about it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll tweet about it too. Hello, I am a guest. I'm a guest on Kara.
This is...
You guys get some
absolutely-
typing ASMR real quick.
100%. This is the content.
Okay, there we go. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I've tweeted. I have-
We're talking about...
Piss control.
Yeah.
No!
piss control.
That's one way to draw a card. Yeah.
Yeah. It might not be the crowd that you necessarily want, but
Yep.
you'll draw one. That's for sure.
Mm-mm.
It'll be disappointed when we keep talking about food, though.
I'm eating right now, so
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what are you eating?
Yeah.
Jack in the Box.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's
it's not.
burgers,
It's
right?
honestly not healthy. It's not nice.
Oh, it's not good?
Not nice.
I mean, I'm just having fries and like a sandwich, but like it's not my ideal food. But it's like the quickest thing we can get.
Oh, I see.
Mm-mm.
It's like, it's not your first choice, it's your fast choice.
Yes, exactly.
frustrating. But I mean, it's food in the belly, and it's carbs, and it's meat.
Ah, yes.
Sometimes that's all you need.
That's all I need sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I have to settle for peasant food. It's okay.
Peasant food.
Our lunches got mixed up.
No caviar sandwich today.
I got gold leaf on my sandwich, and I don't understand what's going on here.
Do you know how cheap gold leaf actually is, though?
Is it cheap? Oh,
it's so cheap. It costs like you can buy a roll of gold leaf for like I don't know, like $10.
Yeah,
like a roll of it.
Huh?
That's enough for like
there's no point
burgers.
though. You can't digest gold leaf. There's no point. It just
straight
comes out the
through.
same way.
It has no taste. Completely flavorless. Yeah, and it doesn't even look good. It looks really unappetizing.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it. At least edible flowers are like kind of cool looking. Like they actually look beautiful.
Yes.
We should do something about this.
Just about the gold leaf?
Yeah, gold leaf on food. Yeah, and being justified to price gouge as well.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, something needs to be done.
Do you like jewelry?
Me? I love jewelry.
Yeah, I actually don't like jewelry. I don't wear any jewelry.
You don't wear any jewelry?
No, not at all.
Ah, how about piercings and tattoos and stuff?
No, none of that.
Same thing.
Wow.
Yeah, I have no tattoos. Earring. I have like a. Well, the thing is, when in Vietnam, like they kind of like pierce your ears at a very very young age.
Ah.
So you have no consent, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I hate earrings. Makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I wear more jewelry than you then.
Yeah, that's interesting.
My ears are pierced 3 times, so.
Damn. I like the look of them. I just don't like it on me. Because I feel like I'm gonna lose these things that are supposed to be very valuable. Yeah, I lose shit. I lose shit.
Like the moment I get in, any kind of like jewelry earrings goes out and the studs go back in. Like the studs that I bought 25 pairs of for £7 off Amazon.
Yeah. I can't wear that kind of stuff. It turns my skin green.
Oh damn.
Well, I actually nickel and silver, nickel, anything like that. I can't actually wear. I usually have to buy stuff that's like surgical steel or
stainless steel is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, same for me. I can't sleep with anything other than stainless steel in. I can wear like nice jewelry, no problem. But if I leave, like, I think it's like, I don't even know what like the typical metal is on like cheapest jewelry, but like
it's usually nickel or
probably.
like nickel plated.
Yeah. If I leave that shit in, then it gets really sore and eventually starts bleeding.
Ew.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, okay, so I still have my ear piercing, kind of. It's pretty much like sealed now, but like sometimes I do have like earrings. I do have earrings that I wear on occasion, like special occasions, and I will just like re-pierce it just because it's fun.
Yeah, it is kinda.
It's kind of fun.
There's something. It's painful, but there's okay. So sometimes. Because I'm ADD and a bit of a disaster. Like I forget to put my studs back in.
Yeah.
And it can be about like 5 days. I literally just did this yesterday. Put my studs back in because I was wearing earrings last weekend. And I had to re-pierce kind of. But there's no like. The stuff that grows back, there's no nerve endings in that stuff.
Yeah.
It just pushes through, and it's like a really satisfying sensation of like pushing through that kind of like that like skin squidge. I don't even know like this like a film.
I know
of
exactly
skin.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not on this boat. I'm paranoid of that happening. Actually, my earrings stay in. Like I don't take them out. I'm staying.
There's no blood and anything like that, but it does irritate the skin, so you kind of have to be gentle. Like
Yeah.
I did actually like stretch all 3 of my piercings a bit to like the lowest gauge that they can be.
That
so they are
fits.
thicker, but
that fits. Yeah, I could definitely see you with like gauges in.
I've thought about doing it to the lowest set, and just not very big ones, but like I think that would be kind of nice.
I love the way gauges look. I like septum piercings and all that. I love that shit.
If I ever got piercings again, it would probably be like snake bites. I think would be I would do.
I'm just terrified of infection too.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, same. But if I did, I would do that.
I am going to get probably my left ear more piercings. All I have right now is just my lobes. I actually got my ears pierced in New York. Yeah.
Nice.
I
Did you go to Claire's?
No.
I'm just making a joke.
It was filmed for the TV thing I did. So I went to like a proper clinic. It was kind of cool. And it was like measure like a measuring machine to get the perfect spot. I was like, oh my god, this is ridiculous.
Can't relate. I've done it. They did it with the gun all 3 times, so I can't relate. I have no idea.
Yeah, no, but I think I want to get rings along the top and maybe a few more like up the back, like going basically up from the low piercing up into that cartilage at the back of the ear on my left ear. I don't want any piercings on like the inner ear stuff. I don't think those look as good, but I really like rings on the top and
Those do hurt a little more, and they do take a little longer to heal.
Pain? You're saying something involved in beauty is going to be painful? What a concept.
Wow, you don't have to be sarcastic at me. Like, I'm telling you just that they take longer to heal. I remember I had a friend that did it up on like the top, and it took her like a year for it to like be something that she could like change out, because you sleep, like the way you sleep on your ears too makes it kind of hard to for them to heal.
Yeah. Oh no, I believe it. Sorry. It's just that wasn't sass. That was not sass directed at you, but at the concept of just like, if you want to look better, then it just hurts.
It's just
like you just got to get used to that, pretty much.
Yeah.
Either costs a shit ton of money, or it hurts, or it does both.
Yeah. that makes me think about other things, but yeah.
What other things?
Well, nah. Nah.
Okay.
Huh?
No, you can nah out of any topics. That's fine. That's a podcast rule. The nah has been invoked.
Well, I mean, it's just more like that would probably be a long conversation, and I don't know how. I want you to be able to do your podcast.
No, that's fine. Listen, we agreed to a maximum of 2 hours. Like, that's more than enough time to talk about everything we fucking want to talk about.
That's true.
Yeah, and there are no set in stone segments. I have a topics list that we can basically use to guide ourselves, but this is literally... This podcast is going to evolve as it goes, but to start off with, it's just going to be basically a formal just chatting stream section. Yeah, I definitely want to add to the podcast as it goes, but dynamically, you know what I mean? Like,
valid.
Yeah, any segments I add will be tested beforehand as like one-offs and seeing what the response will be. And yeah, episode 1 is literally just going to be us chatting.
Yeah.
Valid.
So yeah, with that being said, do you want to go for it?
Well, I mean, I've like done research on like top surgery and stuff lately, and it's terrifying. Reading all of that is terrifying.
It's getting up in there, scooping stuff out.
Yeah, my brain is like, the end result, that would be amazing. But the process sounds horrible.
Hey,
terrible.
Let me tell you about bottom surgery.
No. I don't even. No.
Wait. Wait, what is top-bottom surgery?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
someone's about to learn.
I'll take
Someone's
bottom
about to learn.
surgery. Locke, do you want to take top surgery?
You go first.
Oh, okay. Well, bottom surgery is significantly more intense. Top surgery is simpler.
I mean, it's basically getting your breast removed, essentially, or like it's gender reassignment surgery.
Yeah. So it's removing breast tissue and then shaping to look like a male chest.
Yeah,
I see.
And I think in some cases they resize the nipples as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Depends. I mean,
Very
it
cool.
depends on like what you want,
Yes.
like what kind of look you're going for, and how comfortable you are with all of that. But yeah.
Yeah. Now, do you get like the scar with it?
Yes.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. You get a scar with it.
I like scars. I like scars.
Trans guys fucking love their scars. That's one thing I know
Yeah.
about the trans dude community. Is
I love
like, yeah.
Good for them. Good for them.
It's cool actually. I actually really like that concept. Like the scars, like a badge of pride.
I mean, it's part of you. It's a part of you, like in like a very significant way. It's like it holds like history, right?
Yeah.
Like a battle that
fade.
you.
They do fade over time, but it takes quite a lot of years. They're pretty red for a long time, but they do fade down into like typical scar, like silver.
I love it. I should.
And
I
the
should
results are
do it.
amazing, like really amazing.
Yeah.
That surgery has progressed to be pretty I guess advanced, like especially because like it's a surgery that's not done just for that. Like you've got, people that have breast cancer and all sorts of things. Like that surgery has gotten to be pretty good. They get pretty good results. It's just I've read like you have to like wear like drainage pouches for a while, which that really gets me more than anything. I think like I could deal with like the pain and like recovering from that, but like the rest of it does make my stomach a little queasy.
So
surgery's scary.
Surgery is scary. Let me tell you about bottom surgery. Well, specifically, there's two types of bottom surgery, but I'm going to talk about the trans femme one. Which is, I'm not going to go into the gory details because the details are gory. But it is basically inverting one arrangement into the other arrangement.
Gotcha.
And the scary part of that is that you have to dilate repeatedly for months afterwards. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's the part that scared me for a long time. Starts off, I think for the first couple of weeks, it's 4 times a day.
Wait, hold on.
Oh my god.
Hold on. What is dilation?
Okay. So we have a new surgically created hole in the body, basically, right? It's a vagina, is what they've made. Oh, you weren't even on that far. You weren't even
Jupiter
that far
got it. It processed.
You need to stop that thing from sealing shut.
It's like a ear piercing. Only it's like getting gauges. You gotta get it.
Exactly. So you need to dilate. You get a set of dilation rods, which are basically just glass dildos, but without the flavor or texture. It's literally it's like a curved glass rod. And
I got you.
Yeah, for 4 times a day to start off with. Then it goes down to 3, 2, 1. Once every other day. Eventually you get to once a week. Eventually you get to once a month. And then after once a month, after like a couple years out, a good dicking down is all you need. A good dicking down every month or so is all you need.
It's prescribed by the doctor.
Literally, they recommend it. It's like if you're having intercourse regularly, that's all you need. It's like just make sure you don't neglect it for like a very long period of time.
Oh god.
Very interesting.
Yeah, that's actually that's I can't God. Like kudos to people that go through that, and it makes them, you know, it aligns their gender the way that they view it and everything, and just the power, the strength.
I'm
Yeah.
probably
To go through
gonna,
that.
I'm
Yeah,
probably gonna go through that. So,
I just have like
I know.
newfound like deep respect for everyone going
Yeah.
through it, because like holy shit, that's scary.
do you want to know how you can tell that trans stuff isn't a trend? Dilation.
Yeah. Because nobody does that for fun. No one does that for fun.
It doesn't sound
No one
fun
does
at
that
all.
for fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one does that for fun.
Yeah.
Whew. Thanks for the very informative
No problem. No problem.
synopsis.
Well, we're flanked on either side here by both ends of the trans spectrum, pretty much.
It's true. It's true.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's very, very cool.
Although I'm only interested in top surgery.
Yeah.
I don't care about
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rest.
There are a lot of other surgeries involved.
Yeah.
But those are just the ones that we're talking about today.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Y'all got learned today.
Yeah, you
I
got
got
it all.
Educated.
You got
I am so
educated.
educated.
Jinx.
Wow.
Jupiter, you know they can make penises, right?
Oh my god, I would love a penis.
Yeah!
No hesitation.
They take.
I want to know what it's like to use a fleshlight.
Yeah.
That's what
Well, they,
wanna know.
do make them. They do.
I
Make
know.
Them.
I want to know
They
what
can
it's
build
like.
you one.
Oh,
They can build you one.
Straight up.
the
They have
fleshlight
the
seems so
technology.
fun.
Have you seen those crazy
You have
ones
the
with like?
technology.
Have you seen the ones that are like a fucking washing machine in there? Like
Yes!
it's like rotating and like going up and down, and I'm just like, holy fuck! I think like my brain would blow out the back of my head if I.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, like it's like okay, I'm pretty ace. And I don't I don't pleasure myself often. But when I do, it's such a pain in the ass. It's such a pain in the ass. Like
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh at you. This is a straightforward. Like it's just a problem. It's just, it's such an issue.
it's like
Process.
yeah, it's a process. And don't be okay, never mind. I want
You can say it. As long as you don't break Twitch TOS, you can say anything the fuck you want.
Okay. I'm just
I feel like
saying
you can stay
yeah,
a
like-
lot without breaking TOS.
Yeah,
pretty
I guess
easily.
so. I guess
Yeah.
so. I just think that I shouldn't say it.
You can invoke the nah rule if you think something and then don't want to say it.
Yeah, the nah rule.
Uh-huh.
Let's do it.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Got it.
You're valid.
But yeah, so they take a section of skin from your forearm, which goes all the way around and has all of the blood vessels and everything it needs, and they create a penis out of it.
That's amazing.
Uh-huh. It's so cool.
That's amazing.
Fascinating. It's absolutely
Yeah.
incredible technology and medical technology that they can do this.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I wish, you know, I could just like change it whenever I want.
God, that would be literally the
Perfect.
Yeah.
perfect, the idea.
I
Right?
think
Exactly.
we are on a singular wavelength on how fucking great that would be.
Yeah.
I mean, personally speaking, like, of all things, for me, that seals the deal, it's
Yes.
clothing. I cannot, and will not go to the beach or to a pool until I've had that surgery.
Right.
That's how you
I
get.
kind of feel the same way right now. Honestly.
Yeah.
Just
I
the
can imagine.
reverse.
And yeah, like just like leggings and like skinny
Right.
jeans and stuff, tucking is a pain in the ass, literally. Like especially when you're curvy, like That's a lot of ass to be sitting on top of your balls with. So it can be really uncomfortable. And it's just such a daily inconvenience that, like, fuck it, let's get the thing gone. Like, when it comes down to bedroom stuff, I genuinely could go either way, and I don't really get dysphoria about it. But the practical daily consideration is fucking annoying. And like I say, there's places I can't go. Beaches, pools, wouldn't even fucking. I'd literally be risking my life. Like, so no.
Yeah.
Would not.
Yeah.
I would not.
Yeah.
I would never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I would like to button up a shirt and have it sit flat. That's my whole thing.
I want this for you.
Yeah.
I want this for you. What about binders?
It's difficult. Do what?
Do you have a binder?
I do not.
I mean, that's got to be the first step. We got to get on that for you, Locke.
Yeah. I mean, I have a similar situation in where, like, I don't. It's not necessarily a safe thing for me at the moment.
Got it. Yeah.
So.
But hey, listen. I mean, a lot of people start off just in their bedroom, like behind a locked door, like, you know, going both ways. You know, the secret wardrobe that you have at the back of your wardrobe that you hope your
sure. I've considered
parents or roommates or significant other don't find, like.
Yeah. I mean, I've considered. I just haven't made that step. I guess. So.
You'll get that. I'll help.
Yeah. It's not even like it's support. I have plenty of support. It's just like the place that I live in is not
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
When you live in the South, y'all, you know, it'd be that way.
Yeah. And I live in the north of the UK, which is kind of.
It's exactly the same, actually.
Not exactly the same. By no means exactly the same. I deeply love where I live. There's just a lot of.
I mean, I love where I live too.
There's a lot of poverty up here, and poverty creates like problems, and like dangerous situations, dangerous people, and there's places where I live and places I have lived that are literally just not safe, just in general, like, yeah, for anyone. So like, it's just poor. It's just poor and uneducated, and but a huge heart. That's why I love where I live. Is the heart of the people in the north of England is that you just can't. Yeah, I mean, this is like the home of socialism in the UK for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also hard when you don't and won't, because I am non-binary. Yeah. So like when you don't fully conform to being like people's perception of masculine either, like when you're somewhere in between, and that just makes people pretty angry.
Yeah.
You know, like, it makes people really mad when you like. It's the same thing with like people being bi. Like, it's like, why don't you pick a side? And it's like, well, because I'm not, you know. So it's pretty difficult.
Me think there was that one of the many dumbasses on Twitter over the last couple of weeks who was talking about like colored hair septum piercings, like use that phrase as like a descriptor, like a derogatory term.
Fuck
yeah,
that
guy though.
For real.
Which one was that guy? Was that my guy? Was that the guy?
That was your guy.
That was my guy. My first ever VTuber blog. Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, your first VTuber blog?
Yeah, the first person I blocked was that guy on my VTuber account.
Wait, what? Like recently, or just like
way back in April or March. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really early on.
Because he's the Asian fetish guy, right?
What?
Yeah. Well, let me just say he's also got a trans fetish.
Yep.
Is that the guy who? Is that the guy who did the thing
Yes. The recently talking about
Are you
how,
serious?
talking about how he prefers Asian VTubers because they're docile and submissive or whatever the fuck his point was.
Yeah.
Holy shit! That's disgusting.
I was sending Locke reply. He was replying to some of my tweets, and I'd just screenshot them and send them to Locke. Like, look at this fucking guy.
No, the thing is like you didn't when back in April, you didn't see that
I
first
muted him.
like you muted him,
I muted
and
him after
so
a while,
I
was just being weirdo.
Yeah, and so I like DM'd you, and I was like, "Is this okay? Like what this dude is posting?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, he's had some off-color stuff." And I was like, "No, you need to look at the most recent response to your tweet."
Oh god.
And it was he was being real creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know?
Yes.
Did you know that the guy? This is the guy who posted a thing about like VTuber faces, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
No, because there was two.
You know,
there was two. So to be fair, there's two people who kind of said the same shit in a similar vein. There was that one guy who was like, talking about VTubers being like Instafots, and everyone was ratioing him with like selfies, right?
That guy.
Me and Locke are talking about a different guy who came after that guy, who was like, this is why I prefer Asian VTubers, because they don't like, and he used the term like colored hair septum piercings. There's too many colored hair septum piercings.
Can you DM me their at?
I don't think I can because I'll try and dig that up afterwards. But yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're definitely thinking that the other guy went way bigger with his dumbassery.
Yeah. Well, with him,
yes.
the reason why he posted that, did you know, was because of my selfie.
Really?
Yeah, because he was following me. We were mutuals. And I posted. Okay, so this is the timeline of events. First, I tweeted the Jupiter lingerie with the art.
Oh my god, yes.
Second, I tweeted another lingerie post of like wanting to draw somebody in a specific pose with lingerie. It's really pretty. And I was like, oh man, these guys really love lingerie, huh? So I posted a lingerie post selfie of myself.
Hell yeah, I missed that.
Yeah, like set him off.
Yeah, and that's what set him off. Because he mentioned very specifically like lingerie, and I was like, I was the only one who posted lingerie. I don't think any. Yeah. So
I'd say that's a fair jump. I'd say that's a fair conclusion.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he was very inspired by me. I love that for him.
And you know what? That was actually like a kind of a fun moment. There are these like trends that go around of like VTuber IRL selfie stuff, and it's like they can feel good and bad in certain ways.
Mm-hmm.
But that was definitely the most opt-in ratio this asshole.
Yeah,
hot
I love it.
Kind of
like the entire VTuber
unite the community kind of situation.
Yeah, it was awesome. And it's also fun how many like. I know. Do I wanna? Am I gonna invoke the no? Nah. Okay. I think it's kind of cool. and it says a lot that there are some incredibly attractive VTubers. Right? Because like it just shows like how pure the motivation is, I think, for VTubing. Of like I don't think it matters. Like I think a lot of people assume that VTubers are just ugly, right? Because you don't want to show your face, you hide behind an anime girl. Like you must be hideous. Like that's an assumption that people have. And it's like if anything, I think like it's got to be the opposite. I swear to God, every VTuber I've ever seen has been hot. Like and there are benefits to not having your physical appearance being seen and judged and appraised constantly. I mean, especially as a streamer, like God, like
for me, it's like it's just a safety thing. Like it's
100%.
I feel more comfortable not having to worry about somebody seeing my face and then, following me home or something, like
Sure.
it just, and also, I mean, we've talked about this too. It's, you can experiment with a lot of stuff as a VTuber and be, kind of the person that you can't necessarily be
Straight.
in real life. Because a lot of people have found that, a lot of people have come out as being trans or non-binary or whatever because they've been able to be that in this space without being, some people have been judged and ridiculed because that's just the internet, but like, more often than not, what I see is support and encouragement.
I'll say, even after all of the stuff that's come and gone in the VTubing space, all of the terrible things and terrible people, I still think this is the most positive and mutually beneficial community I've ever been in. Especially if you think back to like fandom communities I've been in that are basically just viper pits. Like the minute anybody shows any sign of like weakness, it's just the pack devours the weak, and it's so cutthroat and ruthless and just awful, constant discourse,
which is weird.
Drama.
Yeah, it's weird for like a bunch of like fandom communities for a bunch of nerds. Like, why?
Yeah. Why is it that fandom communities
bring out the worst in people?
And like, it's like you all came together with a common interest around supporting this thing that you all love. Surely that would produce something more positive than a community of content creators who are, in a sense, not necessarily and not to the degree that some people think, but in a sense, competing with each other.
Yeah.
But that one is much more supportive and kind and like accepting and open and in a lot of cases like forgiving as well. I've noticed. It can take quite a bit to get quote unquote cancelled.
Oh my gosh!
In the VTubing scene, you can kind of get away with a little.
You can get away with anything.
Even that one dude. I mean, he's still got 1,000 followers. Like, it's not.
This is cancel culture in general. Cancel culture is so fucking fake. Like, people, like, if you choose to not be cancelled, then like look at Pro Jared. He just decided that he wasn't going to stop, and he's doing just fine.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
You only get cancelled if you choose to stop making content.
Yeah,
that's true. You're right.
Honestly, like Shane Dawson could have just kept uploading videos, and he would still be a.
I mean, he's back. He's back.
Yeah, literally.
God damn it.
And so Nourishiny in chat said getting cancelled just means you got a new audience now.
That's so right.
True. That's so true.
Very true.
Yeah. There's definitely an audience of people for the people who say like I hate it, but like people love that Pro Jared was a sex pest. They love that about him.
Yep.
That's what they go to him for. Like
he just found all his buddies in the same.
Yeah.
Which I guess is also to the point, about the person that was talking about, I hate when the VTubers, they take the selfies and whatever. Everybody that agreed with that guy just followed him. So you're right. I mean,
his followers probably did go up actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, also how many fucking hot people were quote tweeting him? The post never got deleted.
Problem. If you're quote tweeting or retweeting somebody to ratio them, you're just boosting engagements on their content. You're not actually helping the problem.
No, you're not helping. But I mean, it's also not morally wrong to ratio some asshole.
I'm not saying it's morally wrong, but I don't think that you did. I don't think anybody did anything to that guy.
No,
except for spread his name all over Twitter and get him attention. That's all that was done.
But that's
nobody won.
No, I don't think that's true. I think the three of us won. I think people who were just like, look at this loser, and got to see it so many cool selfies. That was a fun moment. That was I think overall a positive moment for the community. Sure,
I think so too.
That guy's not hurt by the situation, but it's also not hurting the community either. It's
I'm just it just was kind of like an even exchange, really.
Yeah. That is, VTuber drama does tend to be kind of interesting though.
Oh, it is.
Because fandom drama can be like, oh, this person drew this character or this ship and I don't like it. VTuber drama is like, this person.
It's very personal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's like old school Tumblr drama when people were like faking having HIV and shit.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
I was not there for that. Actually, I was. Oh boy.
I was a Tumblr user. Oh God. Well, that and like stealing. Oh, we haven't had the stealing human bones VTuber yet, though. That's the one I'm waiting for. Grave robber VTuber. It's one of those things I feel like is there's too much to it to like go into.
Yeah.
But like you look up Tumblr human bones. I'm sure you'll find that whole bit. You know, it was wild. Gotcha. That stuff was wild. And that you're right. That stuff is like the kind of thing that happens in the VTubers.
Who's the first convict VTuber? Who's the first VTuber that's going to prison? That's what I want to know.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
Who's the first VTuber that's? Who's to say that there aren't VTubers that are felons? You know,
okay, we don't know about them. There needs to be like some big public. It's like, sorry guys, I can't run the Taylor Swift fan blog anymore. I'm going to prison for 20 years. Like, you know what I mean? We need that moment.
Yeah, you're right.
We need that moment. Oh, my favorite are like the Twitter accounts, because like Twitter's been around for so long. Like a Twitter account from like the early to late 2000s that's like, shit guys going to jail, and like 2021 is just like, I'm out.
Oh my God.
I've seen a few things like that, and then the accounts are so funny.
Yeah.
I saw one anime account that was like, hey guys, just got out of prison.
Oh.
It's awesome.
1 second, I want to put on my sweater.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll tell you what I'm glad to see dying a little bit in the VTuber space is the whole say so garbage.
Yeah, that really...
That's really kind of fizzling out.
I actually do kind of feel like the VTuber space is really starting to pull away from the Japanese VTuber tropes that were just so ingrained.
I love that.
I'm here for that. I'm happy about that.
Because like, Japanese VTubers still feel very idol to me.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to be seen as an idol. I'm not a role model.
100%. Yeah.
That's why I don't. Yeah. That's why I'm not doing a debut and didn't do a debut. Is because I don't feel like what I bring to the space has anything to do with any of that.
Right.
But I mean, we've talked about this before, like the difference between an idol debut and an EM VTuber debut. An EM VTuber debut is basically this like, hey guys, I got a new model and I want to make a date where everyone can come have a look at it and it can get really hyped all at one go. Like,
sure, but I also don't like that either. I am an old man yelling at the clouds in that I don't like stuff. I understand why people do stuff to get engagements on Twitter. You're growing your brand. I get it. I hate that stuff, and I won't do it. So that's just me.
You don't do networking threads?
No, I hate networking threads. I hate model reveal posts. I don't get involved in any of that. And again, I get it. I understand why people do it. I'm not dumb.
Yeah.
But I just don't do it personally.
So, Jupy, your debut is Sunday.
Yeah, my debut was
yeah.
Yes.
Let's go.
It is.
I'm so hyped.
I actually have the same feelings as you do, Locke. In the beginning, I told myself that I'm not going to do anything big for my debut. I don't even know. I think I just want to make a day of it. It's more of a donathon or a subathon than an actual debut, you know? It's just a special day, like a birthday.
That's what mine felt like. My debut was so fucking fun. I did a little story time, you know, by the fireplace, and it was just like everyone was there, and it was so awesome, and it was like it is literally like a birthday. It's just like it's your day. It feels like it's the one day that you really just get to stand out a little bit more, and everybody gets their turn. Like that's the cool thing to me about debuts is that everybody gets their turn with debuts.
By the way, I'm not saying they're bad.
I know your feelings on it because I had the same thought, but then I saw other people's debuts. And I was like, oh, I can like turn this into my own little thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be disingenuous to not mention that I am doing something. It's just not.
It's just not called a debut. Yeah. I wanted to call mine. What's it called? my Lazarus or my descent.
That's serious.
Dissension.
That sounds sick.
I've ascended.
That sounds sick. But I also feel like the more people that do different stuff like that, then the more that the whole community will break away from doing just your because the other thing that I think about debut is that sure, people do cool things with it. Like I thought Kara's debut was cool. I thought Yasho's debut was cool. Those are the two big ones that I've really been to. I feel like people can do different things with them, but I feel like the community as a whole doesn't. I feel like they do follow that idol format of, hey, they did this on HoloLive, I have to do mine the same way kind of situation. So that's why when I hear, okay, people are doing a debut, I'm not really excited about it 90% of the time. You know?
I'm mostly only excited about my friends' debuts.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true too.
There's too many VTubers to like. I don't even watch HoloLive anymore.
Yeah, it's like it's hard to even catch my friends' stream these days. Like,
It's hard. It's nice for me when I get maybe one day every couple of weeks where I just be like, I'm not streaming, I'm not working, and I'm not like, I don't have any plans with like, you know, my girlfriend or anything. I'm literally just going to sit and I'm going to bounce around streams and I'm going to say hi to people and I'm going to watch and I'm going to interact and I'm going to take part. And I love being able to do that. And
it's very nice. It's very nice.
That's something I want to be able to do more now. I'm taking my weekends off because I finally...
That's what I do on the weekends. I sit in people's streams.
I finally committed to taking days of the week off, GP. I'm finally...
Yay! Congrats!
Right.
I'm finally off the 24/7 ultimate grind fest like mentality.
Right. I love that. I love that for you.
And honestly, it wasn't even burnout that got me to that point. It was the fact that like it's so hard to work on a car while it's driving. You have to stop the car.
Exactly.
You have to stop the car to work on it.
Yeah, that's what I said like once. Like, it's you have to work. I want to improve my streams, but if I stream too much, I won't be able to do that.
Yeah.
You won't have the time or the energy to do that.
Yeah, like just like new assets and new formats and going to like diversifying. This is something. I mean, God, we're like an hour in and we're just going to start talking about the Twitch leak, but I feel like Twitch is becoming the sand that you do not build your house on.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah, and
it's time to find alternatives. And figure out what to do around Twitch.
Definitely. Like, I want to.
YouTube is probably the only viable option, though.
Well, I mean, even if I'm not moving my streams to a different platform, which I'm not, I'm going to stay affiliate and I'm going to keep streaming on Twitch. However, I want to start putting content on YouTube. The podcast is going to be part of that. Apple, Spotify, RSS feeds, TikToks as well. I want to start making TikToks, and I want to get my monetization off Twitch as much as possible. Right? Like donos are great because they're completely platform independent.
Yes.
But subs and bits are very much tied into Twitch and are subject to the 50% fee, which is starting to just feel like such a fucking insult. Is that 50% fee?
It is.
Well, that whole Streamlabs monetization came around at probably, honestly, the best time that it possibly could. Yeah. If you could get people to get involved with that, if you could find a way to incentivize that for your viewers, I feel like that is honestly one of the best options out there right now.
A monetization alternative app reached out to me recently, and I'm talking with them to get set up with them. I don't want to talk about that too much, but yeah, it's basically like the Streamlabs thing, but it's actually providing like dynamic on the fly in-stream stuff for ways for the viewers to interact.
Oh, that sounds very exciting. That sounds very promising.
It is. I'm really curious to see what it can do.
Right.
And the cut, even at the start, it starts at 80%.
Nice.
And you can get. It looks like you can get pretty reasonably easily get up to 90%. The more you use it, and that's what it should be, because
For real.
So I was watching a video from Ludwig about breakdowns of from the Twitch League, the big spreadsheet of all the top earners.
Right.
And the top end of partners, most of the people in that top 100 are on payout deals where they get 80+%. Some people are on 100%.
Really?
Yeah, 100% deals. Yeah.
Yeah, but how many people is that?
Not many, but probably
not many.
More than you would think. People that have been on the platform for a very long time who are still huge. You can probably think of a couple names, right? In that top 100 who have been on Twitch for 10 years or more.
Yeah.
And some of those guys are on 100% cuts on their bits and subs. And it's just so unfair.
Really, really good wording there, because some of those guys, all guys.
Yeah, all guys. All men.
All men. I don't want to hear another person telling me that girl VTubers have a better time, because it's just the top people are still men.
I could not believe how far down Pokimane was. After all of the fucking memes about Pokimane tier 3 subs and simps, I thought she was going to be top fucking 3. I thought it was going to be Critical Role and then something and then Pokimane, and I was like,
of course not.
Yeah.
Of course not.
Holy fuck, she makes nothing.
I'm not surprised even slightly. I'm not even surprised even slightly.
Yeah. She's probably still on the 50%.
She could be. She very well could be.
Yeah. God, that's so wild.
It's a little demoralizing. It's just it's I don't know. I don't really know how to properly articulate how that makes me feel. Honestly, because
it's a gut punch.
The optics, the optics of that is just. There's no way I can really. How do I how do you even process that?
Right. Yeah.
The disparity. I mean, and that's it. That's the thing too. How do you fix that?
Well, I mean, part of it comes down to the audience, because most other than ads and sponsorships, it's all dynamic, right? So it's we're not on contracted salaries from Bezos, where it's show up, do your 40 hours a week, and here's the exact amount you're going to get. We show up and people donate, basically, whether it's subs, bits, or donos. It's all voluntary choices made by the audience. The only it's ads, really, that are if you have a viewer number, then this is the amount you get. I think ads are the same across the board, but probably not. Probably not. I bet some streamers get better ad deals as well. So I don't know. I mean, it's streaming
and then you
culture,
hear people.
Really. It's not just Twitch, the platform. It's also the audience.
Yeah, it's true. And that's the thing too. People will say that women hot tub streams and stuff is ruining Twitch. We're just that pisses me off. That pisses me off, because we have to do so much more in order to get the same sort of audience.
Yeah, hot tubs cost a fuck ton.
If they were really ruining Twitch, then you would see people doing those streams in the top 50 streamers. But they're, you know what I'm saying? They're not really, though.
Yeah, literally.
The audience still isn't going to those. People just don't like that they exist, is the thing.
I mean,
it's just men being.
God, that's been the story
garbage.
of Twitch since Caseytron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 years ago. But I mean, she was a genius, actually. She was the Belle Delphine precursor of she would do all kinds of crap. She would like fake cry on stream. Like she had like text-to-speech setup where people could just troll her for money, and she would like fake crying over it and stuff, and like have fake breakdowns on stream. She made so much money doing that shit. What a genius.
That's genius, yeah.
Like, you do what you have to do. Like, you do what you gotta do. And at the end of the day, that's a performer making money for performing.
Yes.
You know, like, that's
literally.
at the end of the day, that's what that is.
It sounds exhausting.
It does sound exhausting.
It does sound exhausting.
You know,
called
but
acting,
hey, she got that bread. She got that bread. You know.
Yeah. Sure
I respect all women in on the platform. Honestly. What they have to do? I know that there are things that people do that I know that I personally wouldn't do or endorse. But
Butthole streams.
But you do what you gotta do.
Kara.
What? I'm just
You gonna
saying,
show off your new one? Is that
I'm my new butthole, my beanhole?
your beanhole?
Oh god.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, if people want to put their butthole in front of a web camera and make money, like that's their right.
Look, people are giving them money to do it. They're literally being incentivized to do it. I don't blame them.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, exactly.
Blame them
That's
at
the
all. Lord.
Someone in chat, El Laser, just said parasocial relationships are what ruin Twitch and streaming platforms. Certainly contributes. I don't know if that's what I pin at the top of the corkboard as like problem with Twitch, parasocial relationships, but it is a problem. Yeah, for sure. I don't like when people... Here's the thing, like, as much as I adore people for donating, subscribing, cheering, all of that stuff, it's entirely optional. And there is no contract on those.
Right.
Some people feel like... you can feel the strings, right? That some people place on their subs and their donors, like... And like there's subtle expectations that come afterwards that like honestly sometimes you're just like, I don't know, it makes you feel kind of dirty almost. I don't know. That's something that I don't have to deal with often. If you look at like I don't know. I've seen it happen to other streamers as well though. Like, I donate, so like hi, hi, it's me in your DMs right now. Don't you remember me? I donated $50. Hi, what are you wearing?
I come in my DMs. I'll call you a loser. Don't come in my DMs.
I've had a situation like that. I won't get into it, but like something like that. People who either donate or. But actually, it's not even at me directly. But like this person left my stream because they felt like they don't belong for whatever reason, and they gave me like a whole like 3-paragraph essay on it. But then
more than you asked for.
More than I asked for, or I didn't ask at all actually. Yeah. And then they I guess they got themselves in another community, another streamer, and then a couple of days later they came back because they got blocked and banned. And like they were complaining about this other VTuber because like, oh, but I started a hype train and I donated it and I was loved by the community. Like, I don't know why they did this to me. I'm like, it was pretty fucked up.
But that's definitely out there for sure.
Yeah.
I've had to deal with. Thankfully, I've had to deal with very little of that. But it does happen, and it's like, it's funny. It's never the guy who drops 50 subs. It's always the guy who drops like 2.
Yeah, this guy
it feels like that's big money.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm really entitled to your time now.
Yeah.
God.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Gave you 2 subs. Please respond. Lord.
Yeah, is there anything else we want to talk about with the Twitch leaks? Like, how does the Twitch leaks make you guys feel?
I honestly don't feel that threatened. It affects other people more than it affects me probably, but like, I don't know. I've always been open to the idea of leaving the platform. Like, I'm very versatile that way.
Yeah,
I have streamed on YouTube before, and I would do it again, and I probably will. It's just a matter of like, I'm at the point where like streaming is actually sort of lucrative for me. So like streaming, missing a day on Twitch is a big deal. So like it's me trying to figure out that balance.
Yeah.
Of when is a good time to stream on YouTube, because YouTube discoverability is even worse than Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I actually think Twitch discoverability is better than people give it credit for.
Yeah, but the thing is,
the competition.
Yeah. It's just on Twitch, the pressure lies on being live at all times.
Yeah.
The longer you're alive, the more you get discovered. But if you don't stream, the chances of you getting discovered at all is zero.
Right.
Like
True.
Zero. Like
The
there's no way
consistency is
anybody.
big.
There's no bots. There's no.
Yeah, and like as opposed to YouTube, where your VODs could be suggested, you know.
Right.
Which is, but if it ever gets there. But I think like, okay, I think I sometimes I want to be like, I want to email YouTube and be like, hey, I know you won't read this, but this is what I want.
I'm about to make you a deal.
I'm about to make you a great deal. A piece of my mind.
Yeah.
First, have a whole section for streams, because putting YouTube videos right next to videos that gets uploaded is dumb. It's so dumb.
It's very dumb.
Yeah, like I want to be able to find streamers sometimes, and it's impossible to find streamers.
Yeah, it is.
Who are live. Like, how do you find people who are live who you're not following? How do you discover them? That's impossible. And then I want them to also like do emotes similar to Twitch, because their emotes suck. They don't have emotes. I think those are the two big ones.
Yeah.
Raids. Raids should be a thing. Raids should be a goddamn thing.
And the thing is YouTube actually has one of, in my opinions, one of the most critical features for a live streaming platform, that you can pause the stream.
Yes.
Oh my god, the ability to pause a stream and go to the fucking bathroom when there's something that you don't want to miss, and then come back, and then you just catch up back to live when you're ready to. It's amazing.
Right.
And it's YouTube's golden bullet, against Twitch, because Twitch does not have Twitch. I don't think Twitch will ever be able to do that, because you need YouTube's fucking technology to be able to do that, which is basically it's like a YouTube video that's been created live. Is what's happening on YouTube. So, anytime there is any kind of E3 or big event, like big PlayStation showcase, where there's like a live event happening that's being streamed all across the internet, like a Nintendo Direct or something, I always watch on YouTube, because if I need to piss, I'm not going to miss something.
Right, you can pause it.
I can pause it, and then I can very easily catch back up during an ad break.
I will say, as a comparatively smaller streamer than either of you, for me, like the monetization thing, it's like it doesn't matter, because I'm not making a whole lot right now anyway. So like for me to just decide tomorrow I'm turning off affiliate and going straight to Streamlabs, well, that doesn't really hurt me too much, because I'm not making a whole lot anyway. If anything, I could stand to gain more, because if people chose to donate to me, their donations would be the full value rather than the 50% cut that Twitch is taking right now. I don't know if I would go to YouTube necessarily, but it's also the same situation there where it's like I could go to YouTube and I'll start over again, but I didn't really get that far, now anyway. So it's one of those situations where the Twitch leaks came out and I read through stuff and I thought, okay, I don't even know if this is really viable to continue like slogging through when so much of the deck is like stacked against people starting out, you know.
Well, I mean, you're, like, don't underestimate how far ahead you already are on Twitch.
No, I'm not. And here's the thing: I'm not saying that to discount my progress. What I'm saying is like,
you're not at zero. Like starting.
No.
Yeah, like I will say this to the person with 60 followers who just hit affiliate today. Listen, it took me 6 months to hit affiliate when I was a cam streamer. To hit affiliate, and that's a point that most streamers never get to on Twitch, is hitting affiliate. Most streamers never get to affiliate because it's hard. And
it's really hard.
That's the boost that VTubing gives you, is that most VTubers hit affiliate in their first month. Right. Or first couple of months. And it's like...
here's the thing. I'm not discounting that. I'm not saying that that's not good progress, and I'm not saying anything. I'm not ungrateful for the people that come to my streams. I love being able to interact with the people that come to my streams, and I feel like I've made really good progress over the last 6 months. However, it's more an issue of, okay, like you're already starting from really small, and that, that piddly $100 payout could be a $200 payout instead, and that would be such a big difference. Twitch just makes it really, really difficult to justify the grind. Often.
Yeah, it's hard to say, because here's the thing with Twitch. As someone who's had this experience and has seen it happen to other streamers, you never know if that day that you turn on Twitch is the day that somebody rolls up with that fat wallet and drops like a grand, literally like a grand on you. Yeah,
you're gambling your time, basically.
Sure.
Yeah,
but and that's the thing. Some people are going to be willing to gamble 6 more months. Some people aren't, and I think that it's valid either way.
Yes, exactly.
If I decide tomorrow, no, I'm tired of playing by Twitch's rules because it's just not paying off for me.
Yeah,
that's valid. And I've also personally been keeping up with a couple of alternatives that are like in the works. I don't really want to plug them because they're not out yet. So like I don't want to endorse something that could come out and be like garbage. But I have put down like $5 to reserve my name on a couple of places, like, because $5, whatever. There was
some of those actually. That sounds good.
Yeah, I will. There was one that was supposed to be coming out actually in November, and after all of the raid garbage that went around for a while that Twitch decided not to pay any attention to, they got so much attention that they decided that they were going to have to push their launch back to January instead. So, which I feel like is good. That to me is reassuring more than anything. That they're like taking steps to like try to prepare for that. But I actually feel like we're at the point where it is anyone's game to step up and make a viable alternative for Twitch, be that YouTube or someone else. If YouTube could get its shit together, that would be awesome. Yeah. I don't know that I necessarily would wait for YouTube though.
I feel like there are big things. I just have this feeling right now that there are big things in the work at YouTube.
Yeah, it would be detrimental. Oh, sorry.
All I was going to add is the money that YouTube has now started handing over to grab exclusive streamers from Twitch. To me, they wouldn't be doing that if they weren't. If that feels like the first steps to me in a big new rollout of streaming features for YouTube. I think the next 6 months are going to be very interesting for YouTube.
Yes.
Like, why would they fork over millions of dollars to secure Tim the Tapman if?
Dr.
Oh wait.
And Dr. Lupo.
Yeah. I don't know if I can't remember if Tim. I don't know. These are all streamers who I only know their name. I couldn't tell you anything about them except I imagine they're white dudes.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're right, though. You are right. Though.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, no, like they wouldn't be paying millions of dollars for something unless they were ready to like step up. You know, like they were doing something with that streaming platform. That's my guess. That it just feels like that to me.
I hope that's right, but at the same time, there's also plenty of examples of big companies taking what they have and then just totally fumbling on the, you know, the launch of whatever, you know, like they just miss opportunities all the time. So
Mixer.
Mixer.
We needed Mixer to stick out the fucking storm.
Yeah.
Like honestly, they needed to keep paying Shroud, keep paying. Was it Ninja as well? Yeah. Like, and just go into the red.
Go all out. Yeah.
Yeah, go into the red. Like give it 5 fucking years. And weather the storm, because that's what you need to do to establish, like, these platforms are so cemented. I mean, imagine the prospect of making a YouTube alternative, right? It's like you can't do that without a long-term plan. It takes years and years and years to hit these things. And I think if Mixer had committed, right? Yeah. Imagine if Mixer was still around during the hate rage.
Do you know how many VTubers are on Mixer right now?
Yes.
Like so
literally.
Many.
I'll be right back.
It was short-sighted, I think, of them to pack up shop so soon. Like, I mean,
I would be on Mixer right now.
Yeah, me too. I imagine, but wasn't it Microsoft? Microsoft had the pockets. It was Microsoft, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Microsoft had the pockets. That was so short-sighted of them not to dig their heels in. Like, did they really think they were gonna fucking compete with Twitch after like 6 months of big investments? No way.
Yeah, it's frustrating because, but that's another situation of like you can't predict the future, because like if Mixer I feel like if Mixer even stuck it out one more year, they would have been able to.
I mean, didn't they fold
be a big
before
competitor.
COVID?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if Mixer had lasted through COVID, can you imagine?
Yeah,
the situation we'd be in right now is would be so different.
It really would have been.
Because that was the big VTuber boom, was COVID.
Yeah, it was.
You know?
Definitely.
And so, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, I can't, personally, I can't endorse one thing or the other. I feel like people are going to find different solutions. I do feel, however, that Twitch is on the verge. There's something's got to change with Twitch. Like people can't see those stats and be feeling good about them.
Yeah.
Not even the big streamers. You can't be seeing those stats and be feeling good about them. I was reading one of the top 500s I follow on my other Twitter. She was talking about how it was just sick to like see the payout and know that it could be twice that, you know, or know that it could be like another 30% that or something.
Yeah.
But the fact that Twitch is just like robbing everybody that uses their platform, you know?
Yeah.
And we don't have a choice, because our choice is this or YouTube.
You know, like genuinely, Twitch has a monopoly right now. And it's the cracks every week just feels like a new crack in Twitch's foundation.
Yeah.
Like if YouTube strikes now, my God, like it could be huge. It really could be.
That's just a big if, though.
Yeah. Let's have a look at some of these topics I had. What do we feel about the state of VTubing right now, as of today, the 8th of November?
It is October, by the way.
Is it November?
No. It's October.
I put November in the fucking title of the group DM.
You sure did.
And I was like,
I like that Jupiter and I both decided not to comment on that.
Wishful thinking, I think. 8th of October, temperature check for VTubing. EN VTubing specifically, because that's what we do. Like, do you think the VTuber bubble is bursting or still growing but slowing down, or just as big as ever, like just as big and juicy as ever?
I think it's bursting. Well, and I say this because like a lot of what I've seen lately are people graduating and going back to doing normal stuff, and a lot of that is tied up in the fact that a lot of COVID restrictions are lifting. So the people that haven't really necessarily been able to cut it, or I guess maybe have gotten to the end of what they can like financially put into it, they're deciding to go back to doing normal work, and that's valid. I don't see a whole lot of new ones nowadays.
There's fuck tons of new VTubers. The reason you don't see them is because it's fucking hard now for a brand new VTuber, as of today, to hit 100 followers on Twitter is so much harder than it was when we started.
That confirms what I think then, though. That if the bubbles burst, like, if you're not already in it, it's gonna be...
It's harder.
It's gonna be Sisyphus pushing a boulder up a hill situation. Right. It's not impossible, sure, but it's not like when we joined back in March, April.
Okay. My take on this is, I don't think it's bursting. I think it's only going to grow, and it's the future. I think the future is that people will all have avatars, not just like I know we're talking about VTubers, but VTuber will eventually evolve into a sort of like an avatar. I feel like we're in a Black Mirror episode sometimes, you know, and I think that this is just part of the future where it's just easier to present yourself as something. The online space is infinite, where so like there's endless possibilities, and I think that technology will keep on growing and growing to make VTubers even more not essential but like preferred. I see a lot of people, like for example, there's a YouTuber that I watch. She goes by Illuminati. She's becoming a VTuber because her avatar is just better for her to go through with that. And I think that eventually it won't be considered. VTubers wouldn't be called VTubers anymore.
Yes.
I think that the idea of VTubers stemmed from the whole HoloLive burst and that popularity.
We still call them podcasts, and there's no more iPods, so it might be a legacy term. It's hard to say.
Yeah, I would say so. And that's like the thing is, like I agree with you 100%. Yeah. I think that what I'm saying is true, and also what you're saying is true.
I was just about to say, I
think both takes are right.
Both of you.
Yeah.
The VTuber bubble was what we all experienced. We all started. Jupe, you started first, I think, in February, right?
Well, actually, I found out. I was actually streaming with my face until the 25th of March.
So I found that out.
Pretty much right there. Yeah, right there.
So
we all started at the same time.
My first YouTube stream was at the end of March, so shit, yeah.
Mine was March 29th, I think.
Yeah,
because I found an old tweet of mine that says on the 25th, March 25th, I was like, from now on, I'm going to become a VTuber.
March 25th.
Aww.
That's awesome. Yeah. So really around the same time, and I mean, like I hit affiliate in like a week and a half.
It was like 2-3 weeks for me, I think.
Yeah,
it wasn't very long.
I think it was 2 weeks, Locke. I think it was 2 weeks.
It was fast.
It was very fast. And like growing on Twitter was very fast as well. I overtook my main that I'd had since 2014, I think. I overtook it in like a month and a half in followers on Twitter, and like it was like everybody who started at the same time as us all hit affiliate in a couple of weeks, and all got a couple hundred Twitter followers pretty quickly. And most of us now are approaching like 1K, except for like grumpy old men like Locke who don't do any engagement posting.
It's not the audience that I want. That's I don't.
That's fair.
You know, it's just I have a different take on it than you do. So
Yeah. But
I'm curious,
that experience, that accelerant that we all had, does not apply the same way to people starting right now. They don't get that speed boost. They don't get that Mario Kart boost that we got.
Yeah, I will say that when I was streaming with my face, I hit affiliate within a week as well. Back in February.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can see that though.
Yeah.
You've got a really good personality for this. So I can see that.
Yeah. Personality. Yeah.
And
I don't know.
VTuber
I
just
don't know what
boosted it.
Jupiter looks like.
Oh, you
I
don't?
don't pay attention to anything.
Gorgeous. Let's just say gorgeous.
I believe it. I don't doubt it. I just have no idea.
Uh-huh. And also a super talented streamer as well. That's the key.
That's
thing.
what I'm saying. Like to me, not knowing what she looks like, I can believe it. I don't need to know what she looks like to believe that.
So,
It's just because I exude a lot of confidence. That's all.
Yeah.
Yes. I
Which
think
a
all
streamer
three of us
needs.
do, actually.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
all
yeah.
three of us do. Yeah, a streamer does need it. A streamer does need that natural charisma.
You just have
Yeah.
to.
Otherwise, no one's gonna watch you and engage with you. Like if you're not the person that somebody can come in and sit down and have a conversation with while you're playing video games,
Yeah.
then they're not gonna stay. They're just not.
If you're not the kind of person who could start a cult if they wanted, then why are you streaming?
I should start a cult.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it,
Well
guys. Let's do a 1 year cult challenge, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Who-
1 year.
Who gets cult fastest?
Yeah, literally. 1 year from now, we'll all hand out the Kool-Aid at our cult meeting, and whoever gets the most bodies on the floor wins.
Nice. Love it. Love to hear it.
It's
Apparently, I already win though because I already have a cult, according to memes that I've posted lately.
Okay, well you need to start from zero, so you need to reset that cult.
I have to get rid of the.
Yeah, you need to Kool-Aid your current cult and start from zero.
Right. Valid. Okay, I'll do it.
Is that insensitive?
Yeah, but it's okay.
Is it insensitive to talk about what was Charles Manson's cult called?
I don't know.
I mean, it was murder, so it's a little insensitive, but you've already put those words out into the space. So
The Kool-Aid thing was like 50 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, it was. It was.
Yeah,
You are
years
still
ago.
laughing at the dead, but
I laugh at the dead all the time.
I know. I'm not. Look.
Have you heard about the
just
Murder Hotel? The guy who made like a fucking wacky warehouse murder hotel in New York. Have you not heard about this guy?
I
No.
believe that
Oh,
exists.
actually, probably, yeah. I think I watched a documentary or something on YouTube for it.
Grover House? I think that was it. Yeah.
Grover House.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm sorry. I've been curious. Locke, I wonder what your approach towards streaming, VTubing, etc. is. If it isn't similar to what the current, I would say, VTubing meta.
My approach. I'm just a dude that plays video games. I don't know. Well, I also though I like storytelling. I've been a DM for a while, and I've written crap for like years now. So for me, I guess there's like a little bit of an ARG element to it.
Okay.
But I don't know. Like I don't like I'm a person that likes to stay very genuine. And not to say that people like with big followings aren't genuine. Like that's definitely not what I'm saying. But like I won't do anything that I don't feel like
I'll say it.
is me.
I do non-genuine stuff all the time, especially on Twitter.
Yeah, well, yeah. But I still feel like you are as a person genuine. It's just like
I'm being genuine
I don't
about it. I won't lie. I won't
That's true.
sugarcoat it. I
That's true.
do engagement farm posts on Twitter. Yeah. Like we kind of all do. That's why. I mean, that's why. If all you got from art was the art, if the art didn't give you any engagement boosts at all, then VTubers would get half as much art. I would get half as much art. But the fact that like posting art gets me followers is just like, yeah, nice. It's an investment.
Yeah.
I can write this off as a business expense.
It is. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, which is cool. I mean, again, that is a way to do it. That's a way to do it. I also don't have that income to throw at that either. So
yeah.
Like part of that is having the means to do it. So
I don't either. This month I'm choosing between. I have to give up the commissions for this next paycheck because I want a haircut.
Yeah, valid. Which is valid. You need, treat yourself to a haircut.
It's one or the other. Yeah.
No,
yeah, but I'm pretty much a what you see is or what you hear is what you get kind of person.
Yeah. Like, so would you consider yourself like a hobbyist?
Yeah.
Not
at this point,
not a bad thing. Yeah.
No. Yeah, at this point, probably. I also have a lot of like mental health issues that keep me from like grinding at it a whole lot more than I do.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm curious because I mean I hang out with Kara, who is very much a go-getter, and I think a lot of my friends
I could never do that. I could never do what Kara does. I would kill myself.
Yeah,
like not like it would make me kill myself. It would be the thing that killed me if I went as much as Kara goes.
Kara is even like her grind is even more intense than mine, I feel like.
No, actually you are ahead of me. In terms of grind, Doofy, you're one of the very few people who actually do outpace me in terms of stream grinding. Yeah.
I guess. I mean the numbers are there, but I feel like lately, I mean, in the beginning I streamed a lot. I streamed like 10-hour days every day. Yeah. But I don't really do much anymore, just because like I'm physically incapable of doing that anymore.
Yeah.
So like.
And like me cutting out my weekend streams is gonna cut my overall stream hours down a lot.
But it's gonna be so much better for your headspace.
100%. I also I'm also in a committed relationship now, so like
yes, you need to
have girlfriend time.
Yeah, like that's important time to me. Like the next weekend, there's gonna be no stream next Thursday, Friday because I'm with my girlfriend again. So like that's my priority. That for you. Honestly, I
love that for you. I love hearing that because honestly, you were worrying me a little bit.
Oh, how much I was streaming or not having a girlfriend?
No, not having a girlfriend. How much you were streaming? How many like 24-hour streams you were doing?
I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised about it at all. Like that was like that was natural to me to see.
Well, me and Locke have known each other for years and years before streaming.
Yeah,
I see.
And I did 24-hour gaming sessions. So do you know Extra Life? Do you know Extra Life, the charity?
Yes.
The 24-hour stream event charity. I would take time off work every year and I would watch a whole Extra Life stream and play through a Dark Souls game. And that was a personal ritual. So I'd already been doing this before streaming, like for years, going back like 8 years. And it's like such a deeply held personal ritual that I would literally book time off work to do it. So I do 24-hour streams once a month. On average, once a month. And I love them. I really love them. Like sometimes physically I'm incapable of finishing it. The one I did before this last one, I crashed. Yeah, you had to stop. I crashed so hard at 20 hours. It was the hardest I've ever crashed. I just wasn't. Physically my body wasn't there. But this last one, I nailed it. I didn't even need energy drink to hit the 24 hours. It was awesome.
Holy shit. Yeah. I have realized that it's better for me to do multiple days of 10-hour streams than to do a straight 24-hour stream. And I have felt, I got close to it once and I was just like, what? It's so nice. It would be so nice to sleep right now. Why would I continue?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. See, you're right, because if I do a 24-hour stream, it knocks like the next 2 days off the schedule.
Yeah,
exactly.
You gotta you have to recover. Your body
100%.
needs you to.
However, the event itself of the 24-hour stream is fun, and it pulls people in, and my viewers like them, and like yeah, it's just fun. Like I don't hurt myself doing them. If I went longer than 24 hours, I would. And if I didn't pull the ripcord when I had to, I would. But I know how to do them safely, and funny, that last one, the one I had to bail at 20 hours, was the worst I've ever had. It took me a week to recover. But I wasn't doing great. I was having a really stressful time at work. I was kind of just overall a little bit depressed that month. And I hadn't slept well at all before the stream either. I think I was trying to do that stream on 5 hours of sleep or something.
Oh shish.
Yeah, so it was just a recipe for disaster. Yeah.
But we've talked about this before too, because I think someone in your chat during one of the 24-hour streams, because I have made an appearance at the end of them before, and I think someone was saying something about like I think somebody made a comment about me needing to do a 24-hour stream, and I was like, no. I was like, no, that wouldn't be good for my body or my mental health, and I'll never do one. But that doesn't mean like I don't have to do one. You know, like nobody should feel like they have to marathon stream.
It's not a challenge. I do it because I can and I like them, not because I'm
same.
See how long I can stream. Bet you can't do it.
Yeah, that's
I'm that way.
At all.
People shouldn't have that mentality. Like, you do not have to do these kinds of things. You don't have to commit food crimes to be a good streamer. Like, you don't have to do any of these things.
I love food crimes. That's so fun.
Yeah, you love them, and I think that's the difference. This is like some people like feel like there are these like unwritten rules of, well, I'm a streamer now, so I have to do XYZ. I've got to have this kind of stream. You don't. You can do whatever the fuck you want to.
Yeah,
like it's okay.
That's why I have a really weird approach to streaming. It's very unorthodox. I don't have a schedule. I stream whenever I want to, and some days I will be like, oh, I can go longer, so I do 10-hour, 12-hour streams, and other days I stream for 2 hours because whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I do try to test the limits of like my ability, because I am in a position where I'm able to, and probably to the detriment to my of my viewers, but but I feel bad. I feel bad that I don't have a set schedule. But eventually,
but if that works for you though, like it, you know, I feel like people like there being a schedule, but I also feel like the people that don't have one, their audience gets used to that. Yeah, they adapt to that. They understand that. They know that, okay, Jupiter doesn't have a schedule, so I need to watch for her notifications if I want to catch her streams. Like that's how that is, you know.
Jupy, did I forget to flip you?
I'm sorry?
Did I forget to flip you?
Flip me? No, you're good.
You're the right way around?
Yes.
Okay, good, because I did flip you. Because I did flip you. So,
yeah.
I just noticed that you have like your shoulders are asymmetrical. It's like you have like a pose going on. It's awesome.
Yeah. You want some?
Oh, look at that!
Some crystal.
I do. Give me some crystal.
Yeah.
It's Breaking Bad blue. I love it.
Yeah, we can. I can pick it up and we can sniff it.
Nice. Yeah, we sniff crystals.
People do know that I like to eat crystals, so that is a thing that I do. I like to eat crystals. The people in Final Fantasy are always trying to tell me no, but they don't like it when you eat the crystals.
I see.
They don't like it when you fuck the dragons either, so it's kind of a problem.
That's a problem.
It is a problem.
It won't get in the way of dragon fucking.
Yeah, what the hell?
That's getting in the way of progress.
It's the elf pope. He doesn't like it.
I don't get it. I don't get Final Fantasy jokes.
It's okay.
Maybe
one day you'll play Final Fantasy 14.
Maybe
she has. She just didn't get very far.
No, I didn't. I don't have the time.
It is a time investment, but I am enjoying it. I think you would enjoy it too.
I would enjoy it too if I wasn't doing all of this other crazy shit with my life. Like if I was, I've spent thousands of hours in World of Warcraft over my life. Those just as easily could have been, and some of those were in the last 2 years. If those had been in Final Fantasy, I think I'd have had a great time. But I can't do Eva right now.
Yeah, I feel like I play Final Fantasy like every 2 weeks or so. It's like you don't feel
every night.
Well, actually, never mind. The fact that it's subscription means that like it's better to play every day. But yeah, but that's the only time strength that you would probably feel. But like you can play it for free for the time being.
No, I can't because I made an account already, so I don't.
She just doesn't.
Yeah.
There's too many things going on, which I get that. Like I feel like an MMO is a big time commitment, and
it is.
I'm also kind of MMO'd out. I've had my time with my MMO of choice was World of Warcraft, and I played that for like 10 years, and I've made a lot of good memories in that game, and I'm deeply fond of it. And my time with that game has passed, and I don't know that I'm ready to. I might just end up dying a one MMO girl. Like
that's okay.
That's
okay.
fine. Some people never remarry, and I just mourn the loss of my dead lover, World of Warcraft, and
that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Sometimes I play Final Fantasy and I feel a little dirty, like it's just too soon. And I don't want Final Fantasy to feel like they're a rebound either. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's valid. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to give them the attention and time that they deserve.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I want to treat them like they're my main bitch and not a side hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that's what everybody wants in the end, right?
It's true.
Yeah. What do you guys think about the concept of multiple people piloting a VTuber?
Strange.
It's weird.
I found this out recently that
I never heard of that before.
Kizuna Ai apparently at one point had was it 5, 7?
Yeah.
Different people.
A lot.
Piloting the account.
But Kizuna Ai is different though. I feel like when it comes to Kizuna Ai, she feels more YouTube. So like the product that they make is just there's multiple people working on it. You know.
She's kind of like Miku.
Yeah. Exactly.
Except I like her less than Miku, and I don't like Miku. So, as far as I know, Miku is not associated with any cryptocurrencies. So
no. Yeah.
I feel like it could be cool if it was like tied into the VTubers concept. Like if that was like part of your concept was like multiple people piloting one body or whatever. Like I think that could be really cool.
Like Locke, what if your werewolf mode was somebody else and Jupiter, your Void Frost mode was somebody else?
I wouldn't like that.
I wouldn't like that either.
I know neither of you would like that because those are your favorite things. Like
this character is still me. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I think that's what makes it weird too.
A different form.
I think that's what makes it weird is that because VTubers are so personal, especially at the level that we're at, like Locke is me, and so it would be really weird for someone to put this skin on. You know, I wouldn't like it. It would be very uncanny for me.
Let's swap skins.
No.
Give me your skin.
I don't want
Give
to.
me.
I don't want to. The only person that's ever worn my skin. Oh, I guess technically it was Miyu and my rigger, but like even that was weird. I don't like it.
I'm gonna do food crimes while wearing Locke.
Oh my gosh.
This is why you're not getting the files, okay?
Give me the files.
That's why you're not getting the files.
I'll treat them right.
No, I don't think so. I don't think you would.
I would.
I feel like you've got too much mischief in you to behave.
What are you talking about? I'm an angel.
Yeah, sure you are.
Have you guys been watching anything lately? Have either of you guys watched Black Widow? It just went on Disney Plus for free.
I have, yes.
What do you think?
How was it?
I liked it. It's very typical Marvel. I don't know. It's like Like, I think like there should be a new category of like rating, and it's just like, hey, yeah, a Marvel movie. Yeah, that's how I rate it, a Marvel movie.
The thing is,
Like,
though, is there's so many Marvel movies that's not even true for all Marvel movies because
Yeah, it's true.
like Shang-Chi and Black Panther do not deserve to be in that category.
Yeah,
They're-
Shang-Chi was so good.
They're in
Shang-Chi
their
was
own category.
Shang-Chi is 10 Marvel movies out of 10 Marvel movies.
Yeah.
True. It was very good.
It was
Yeah,
very
yeah.
good.
Yeah. Daddy? Hello?
Daddy?
Oh
Sorry.
my-
Daddy?
Da-
Sorry.
Daddy?
Daddy? Sorry.
It was good.
He was so
really
hot.
good.
He was so fucking hot. I've always liked that actor too. Like I grew up watching like Chinese Hong Kong film that he stars in. So like
That's
even
so
more
cool.
so. Yeah, so even more so like I've had a gigantic crush on him since I was very young.
Ah.
So
That's
love
awesome.
seeing him on the big screen.
Sick.
I
Black
have
Widow
not-
just came out? What?
Yeah, like just last week, I think.
Yeah, for free on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I haven't
Wonder
watched
when
it yet.
Shang-Chi will be out, actually. That's a good point. For
I have a
Disney
feeling
Plus.
that'll probably be another one where you can like pay to get it early or
Possibly.
whatever.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
I would
It's,
probably actually pay to watch it early again.
Well, they
It was really
they charge
good.
you like 30 quid.
Yeah.
Black Widow was like £30 or something. I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm not paying that.
Yeah.
I'll pay a cinema ticket. I'm not going to pay 3 times the cinema ticket.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the reasoning behind that is they expect multiple people to be watching at the same time. So
I mean,
they expect a family to be watching the movie together.
Makes sense.
So that would be like the
I'm
cost
one
of
them.
like.
I live alone.
I know. I'm not necessarily even defending Disney for doing it either. I'm just saying like that's the
I
reasoning
know.
behind it.
I wanted to watch it, but it's fine. I watched it.
You just
for
wait.
free, so.
Yeah,
like,
just wait and
They
watch
gave
it.
me like the choice was they could charge me 30, which I wouldn't pay, 10, which I would pay, or nothing, which I would pay, and they charged
Yeah.
nothing, or the
Perfect.
monthly fee, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What about Squid Game? Either of you guys watched much Squid Game?
I haven't yet.
I haven't yet.
Oh.
It's a time commitment for me.
Yeah,
right now.
that's really what it is too.
I literally haven't binged a series that hard and that fast in such a long time.
I'm glad.
Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
And then I did the exact same with Black Mass like 2 days later.
With Squid Game, I think that I'm so happy that it garnered so much success, and hopefully, because I saw the news article around that it's 10 years to sell the script.
Wow.
I heard
Yeah.
that as well.
Yeah, and nobody picked up on it. And once they did, they took the leap of faith. Like everybody loved it because it probably pushed a lot of boundaries that aren't usually shown on TV or whatever. So I hope that opens up more avenues, like for foreign films and shows and more unique and wild concepts. Like I would love to see a VTuber show.
Yeah, let's
Well,
go.
I don't know if you guys saw Koinu earlier in the chat just said that Crunchyroll debuted their VTuber today. I literally just went and looked. I literally went to Crunchyroll's Twitter and looked, and yeah, Hime is now a VTuber. Now, personally, I'm not particularly interested in that because I think Crunchyroll's
No,
brand is
I don't care about that either.
Yeah,
I feel the same way about that as I felt hearing about the Netflix VTuber.
Samsung.
I don't care about
I
that.
am more interested in the Netflix VTuber because, like, what if the Netflix VTuber does something with Stranger Things? You know what I mean? That could be the Netflix VTuber has access to a lot of fucking cool properties.
Yes.
The Control VTuber does not.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like imagine like a Netflix, like if they put Steve from Stranger Things as a VTuber.
To be fair, like VTubers being in like movies and stuff, there are people in the VTuber space working on stuff like that right now, which I think is very interesting. Well, because I don't know if you saw, but Lodo Malik is talking about like doing some
I
like
did see.
short films and stuff, and that looks really interesting.
Yeah.
So I think stuff like that. I think when stuff like that starts coming out, it's going to be really cool. I still think it'd be cool to have like VTuber play or VTuber musical, like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things that I would like to try and do with this podcast is to do radio plays, VTuber radio plays.
That'd be amazing.
That's something that people already do with podcasts. And I guess if you watch live on Twitch for that segment, you would see me and whoever's guesting would be basically just like at script reading, our little avatars popping up and down. I could even get like little script assets.
Yeah. Well, you can get you could get assets for stuff like that pretty easily too.
Yeah, like backgrounds and stuff maybe.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool. That's something that's kind of my most pie in the sky pipe dream for the podcast, because that's a lot of work. It's a lot of writing.
Yeah.
It's practice. It's auditions. It's it would be a lot of work. But one of my most favorites, the work of media that impacted me the most in the last like 3-4 years was the Magnus Archives podcast, which is a radio play.
Right.
And I was absolutely blown away by how much can be done with one person talking into a tape recorder, telling a story,
Right.
and like how evocative and powerful that could be. And I'm like, wow, VTubing is perfectly capable of making this content.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Jupiter said earlier, like this space is just going to expand.
Yes.
So what people's idea of a VTuber is going to be so much more in the next year than it is right now. Like you're gonna look back on it, look back on this time and be like, wow, things have changed.
Here is like what's going on in my brain right now. Here's what's going on in my brain, what the future looks like in like 20 years. I see. Okay, all of us going 3D.
Yes.
And like Twitch or whatever platform is going to be the king. We're going to actually have like virtual audiences who have their own avatars. Yeah. Because what I see is the audience these days, when they see VTubers, they think, I want to be one too, and then they realize that they actually don't want to do the actual performing part. Like there's always the subject, the star, and also always the audience, right? And I feel like the audience wants to participate in a meaningful way, and they could want to come to these shows, which is going to be the streaming, that's the online space. That's what I picture for the future.
Yeah,
and
I see that too.
Neat.
I see the exact same thing. Yeah, I really do. Yeah.
Especially esports, even like you would literally have people sitting in a virtual space watching games, right? Watching a tournament, watching whatever.
We might have a VTuber esport player show up at some point. Somebody who refuses to be in a studio. Like I've heard stories of like some esport athletes who with like crippling social mental health issues, ruined their career basically. Like the first female League of Legends pro was a trans woman, and like I think she only made it a year because like all of the cameras are top down, right? So it was just constant cleavage shots on her whenever she was like in the playing and stuff, and then that became a thing, and then she would basically have to like change the way she dressed because of like the setup and I can totally imagine that at some point there's just a VTuber team.
And that would be sick.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
VTuber announcers or like VTuber,
there's just so much potential with this right now, and that's why I feel like the bubble, a certain bubble, like an aspect of the VTubing bubble is gonna pop or popping or has popped, but like as a concept, the virtual space is the future, and it's only gonna grow from here.
Definitely.
Agreed. Agreed.
Definitely, yeah. I can't wait. I mean, I think you're absolutely right about. I think live 2D is.
It's too limiting.
It's too limiting.
For the virtual space, like you're talking about, like expanding into like 3D environments and things like that. Like, there's too much that you can't do with a live 2D model. There's a lot that you can do, but there's too much that you can't do. And representing yourself in a virtual space, like it's going to be 3D models.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I have done streams where I was playing VR chat, and I had my model in there, 3D model.
Yeah, because you both have Vroids.
Yes.
Which you made yourselves.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and it's hella fun. It's like what I picture. It's incredible, and it's a really, like, again, it feels like a Black Mirror episode sometimes.
Yeah.
What I feel, but I think it's also very magical and very high potential for future content creating. You know, and I'm excited for it.
I mean, did you guys see the Pentakill concert?
The what?
The League of Legends Pentakill concert that just happened. No. It was a live concert, all done in 3D with like live mocap from the singers, and it was a live thing. It was a live event that people could like tune into, and like, I think you could even like control the camera and stuff and look around. And they had Twitch streamers who were watching in real time up in the sky looking down at the concert.
That's amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah, like and
I didn't experience that, but I did not to cut you off, sorry. But I did sit in on the, because Yasha like streamed it to the Discord, but I did sit on the Kizuna Ai concert, which was mocap. And she was like dancing and singing like on a virtual stage, and I think Nyanners was there too, and it was wild. I was like, I don't follow either of these people. Like, I know of them, you know, like you have to know of them being in the VTuber space, but like it was actually the amount of joy that I felt like watching that, even as somebody that wasn't like a fan of either of them. It was so cool.
Yeah,
it was so cool.
I love that.
Yeah, HoloLive does theirs as well. They do the same thing, 3D concerts, with mocap.
Yeah.
But freaking HoloLive is so hard to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make it so difficult to tune in.
Yeah.
Gotta hand over that $1. And we get in the secret HoloLive club and watch your favorite anime girls bounce around. You better pay up. You better pay the fee.
That's right.
Yeah. That would be cool. That's something I think I could be interested in doing, actually.
Mm-hmm.
More than doing a concert or anything like that, I'll tell you what I'd absolutely fucking love to do a 3D live performance of is stand-up comedy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would love to. I
think that would be great. I think it'd be hilarious.
I've literally thought about going to comedy clubs before and like practicing stand-up. Yeah, I'd love to. That would be the way I could do it. Like, honestly, I think that'd just be so fun. I would very happily become the first like actual VTuber comedian. VTuber open mic stream. That would be so fucking great. That would be so fun. I think the biggest problem though is how do you do stand-up comedy without an audience to laugh? That's the hardest thing to me. That if I could figure that problem out, I would 100% attack this as a project. Because like just doing
here's the thing. Here's something you could I believe is possible. With Unity, you can integrate chat input into your stream, and maybe if somebody put LOL or something, like it could translate into like a laugh track on stream.
Yeah,
you could also possibly have like maybe like it would have to be something that you like regulated a bit. So like you would have to decide like how big this would be to like make it workable. But you could have like VIP like voice channel Discord, and people like maybe it could be a thing for your channel where like you get to sit in live in the Discord and just fucking laugh at jokes.
There'd be ushers.
Yeah.
No heckling.
Yeah.
No heckling.
Yeah.
I'll shoot you.
But I feel like that could be cool for your audience even too.
Yeah,
It's just
that
like
would be
that's
cool.
a way for them to like participate, but they're not talking. They're just kind of sitting and laughing and reacting to what you're doing. You know?
Yeah. I like Jupy's idea as well. It's like basically like an applause meter. Like
Yeah.
You know, there's like things where like literally I think they call them applause meters or clap meters or something. Where it goes up, it would be like a reverse clap meter where like the more someone presses the button, the louder the clapping gets.
Yeah. Definitely.
I love it.
That would take some work to integrate, but that would be a really good solution. I think is like like if there was like an emotes or something, like how funny do you find this joke? And there's like different types of laugh emotes.
Yes.
And the more emote gets spammed, the louder the laugh track gets or something.
Yes.
There you go.
That would be a great way to do it. And you can get chat. You can get live chat in 3D spaces as well when you're doing.
That's right.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
right.
shit. The thing that Waifu Baby did, the Starstruck. Did either of you guys watch any of that? I think it was called Starstruck.
No.
It was like a live talent competition, like a VTuber talent competition.
Oh, I heard about that, but I didn't. I
watched
keep an eye
one
on any of
episode
it.
that a friend was auditioning on. I watched Bali's audition, and Bali did an amazing job. Very, very talented Mukau. And it was really cool, actually. There was like a full 3D space and everything. And it was, I think it was like some kind of VR chat kind of setup. It felt like VR chat kind of setup, but it was like, do you know like the Toonami control room kind of stuff?
Yes.
Well, you can do all kinds of stuff like that in VR
with
chat.
Tom?
Like you can make all kinds of spaces.
Yeah, VR chat is amazing.
Yeah, the limitations of VR chat are
Endless.
It's you know, like what you can do, what you can bring to the table. That's the limitation, you know.
VR chat's fun.
Yeah. I think we're going to see more things like that. I think that Starstruck thing will go down as being like one of the first like VTuber shows of like, because it was like there were so many people who participated and auditioned in that show, dozens and dozens of singers who went for it, and it was huge as well. And like they basically did a clap meter but with subs. Like it was like a mini hype train for every audition.
That's pretty cool.
So to like measure how much the audience liked the person. It was cool.
It's sick. It's only exciting to me to think about that kind of stuff.
So.
Like thinking about Twitch stuff, not so fun. Thinking about where the VTuber space could be in another 6 months, that's fun.
Yes. Yeah, it's very fun. Yeah. I'm trying to think if we should wrap up because I kind of want to talk about VTuber groups. But I think I might save that topic for another day.
Yeah,
I was actually gonna ask because we're getting closer. I'm getting hungry.
I'm hungry too, actually. I'm
hungry wolf.
Yeah. Oh, guys, this was fun. This was really fun.
It was very fun. Thank you for having me.
No problem.
Thanks for having me.
There's gonna be, you two have the first official open seats. In which case, like, if you just want to show up. Like, you can show up to the podcast each Friday. Like, just give me a buzz, and you have an open seat.
Are you doing it every week?
I'm going to be doing it every Friday at this time. Yes.
Okay.
And I will be getting guests on, but you guys are what I would consider to be co-hosts. Like,
hell yeah, let's go. Let's go, gamers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Which is, I think, is a good way to do it because obviously the stream's on my stream, so it's my content. So it's weird to expect you guys to show up every week, but any week you do want to show up, there's an open seat.
Yeah.
And lastly, I'm going to shout you both out. So for Twitch chat, we've got Lone, Wolf, Locke, who is the pupper on the left, and Sans Jupiter. Which is which is the foxy lady in the middle.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. We're going to be back with episode 2 of the Virtual Tubes podcast in a week, next Friday. And thank you all for watching. I'm going to maybe see if I can think of a segment an actual segment to do next week. We'll see.
Yeah.
It might just be more.
Yeah.
But that's it. It's a wrap. Episode 1. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys
Thank
soon.
you.
Love you lots. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.